Number 10, Alexander Zis. Number 11, Mohammed Ahmad. Number 14, Jace Kotosopoulos. Number 16, Quentin McClary. Number 17, Matthew Menko. Number 18, Stefano Anastasio. Number 20, Aiden Wood. Number 21, Leonardo Leone. Number 22, Luke Sabin. Number 23, Kieran Stevenson. Number 28, Adam Gould. Number 6, Jimmy Gogos. Number 24, Raidmar Baba. And the coach, Scott Gould. Assistant coach, Gaetano Anastasio. And assistant, Chris Carafillo. Ladies and gentlemen, your Oakville Soccer Club. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the lineup for the home team, the Von Azuri A. Number 3, Key Ulgen. Number 18, Niall Huggins. Number 5, Matthew Paoletta. Number 6, Massimo Ferrin. Number 7, Daniel Maxwell. Number 8, Lucas Puntillo. Number 19, Dequan Thomas. Number 11, Nicholas Lucetto. Number 15, Trey McCalla. Number 21, Thomas Bielansky. Number 10, Dayon Harris. Number 31, Joe Horace Tutu. Number 1, Liam McQueenie. Number 35, Luka Mildragovic. Number 20, Andrew McCullough. Number 53, Yovante Etienne. Number 2, Andre Dyer. And the coach, Patrice Geyser. Assistant, Jordan Feliciano. And manager, Serge Lucetto. Ladies and gentlemen, the Von Azuri A. And now introducing our match officials who were appointed for today's Ontario Cup Finals. Your referee, Phil Benavides. Assistant referee, Gregory Cragen. Assistant referee, Peter Trainer. And fourth official, Philip Ducic. Ladies and gentlemen, assisting us with the awards presentation today, our special guests who are here representing the Ontario Soccer Association, Mr. Ron Smale, President of the Ontario Soccer Association, and Mr. Joe Camacho, Director at Large. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we would like to ask you to please rise, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. gentlemen, we will be having our coin toss very soon. So our game will be starting shortly. Enjoy the day.
For those of you who have been with us for a while, welcome back. For those of you just joining us for the first time, welcome to the Soccer Centre in Vaughan, Ontario. Ontario Cup Under 21 Men's Championship game coming up in just a few moments between Vaughan Azzurri and Oakville SC. My name is Gavin Day. It's the fourth game of the day, so it's the home stretch for those of us who have been here since this morning when the Under-18 Women's Championship game took place. And just really quickly here, we'll go through the rosters. First, Vaughan Azzurri, Patrice Gaissar, the head coach, Liam Macquarie, Kai Olgan, Matthew Paoletta, Massimo Farron, Daniel Maxwell, Lucas Puntillo, Nick Luchetto, Trey McCullough, Niall Higgins, Daquan Thomas, Tommy Bielanski, Joe Horace Tutu, Luka Milodragovic, Jovante Etienne, Dayon Harris, Andrew McCullough, and Andre Dyer. For Oakville, head coach Scott Gould, Liam Murray, Jimmy Gogas, Sehun Kim, Alexander Zis, Mohammed Ahmad, Jace Kotsopoulos, Quinton McCleary, Matthew Menko, Stefano Anastasio, Michael Costanzo, Leonardo Leone, Luke Sebin, Brandon Favreau, Kieran Stevenson, Adam Gould, Aidan Wood, and Baba Redmar. Teams are lining up. Some final words from Oakville's head coach here. Vaughan is already out on the field. Just running through the results from earlier today. Started this morning, the Darlington Fusion beat Pickering Power Green 4-1 in the women's U18 championship game. In the boys U18 championship, Ancaster Titans 2, Woodbridge Strikers 1. And then just wrapped up, it went to penalty kicks with St. Catharines Jets beating North Mississauga Panthers after they were tied at 1 after 90 minutes. Just about ready to go here. So I'll just remind everyone here that many of our Ontario Cup teams have traveled across the province to play in their round-robin, knockoff, and finals matches. Room Roster, the presenting partner and official accommodation partner of the Ontario Cup, has been there along the way to assist teams in finding the best group rates in the most team-friendly hotels for their overnight stays. Room Roster is also an online tournament management system that allows tournament organizers to do their jobs better, faster, and with fewer headaches and more profitability than ever before, all while providing tournament participants a current, easy-to-use mobile or desktop application for planning and communicating. Visit roomroster.com to find out more. In their respective semifinals yesterday, Oakville SC beat Scarborough Wexford High Profile 3-2, and Vaughan Azzurri beat Oakville Blue Devils by a same 3-2 scoreline. We are underway. Vaughan Azzurri, as you can imagine, are in blue. Oakville Soccer Club are in red. Milodragovic, big center back, with the ball, knocking it out wide to Daquan Thomas. Knocking it around the back, easing into the game a little bit here, but you're already here. Patrice Gaissar, Vaughan's head coach, wanting him to move it faster. Milodragovic. Thomas. Kai Olgan going out to the left side. Back to Olgan. Tommy Bielanski now coming back to help out. Milodragovic. Slides it through. Now onto the attack. Thomas moves forward. Dyer. Andre Dyer, number 2. Luka Milodragovic again sees the ball. Vaughn sliding forward here. Higgins tries to play it around towards Maxwell, but a goal kick is given. Michael Costanzo, the goalkeeper for Oakville, had to retrieve the ball, a bit of a delay, and so he'll get it back into play here. And Costanzo goes long, and then Stefano Anastasio wins a throw-in. I believe he put it off Daniel Maxwell. So Oakville now with their real first chance in possession. Leonardo Leone. Brandon Favreau switches things out, but it's over the head of Mohamed Ahmad. Appeal for a handball given. Lucas Puntillo had the ball off his arm. Quickly taken. Ahmad plays it around Jace Kotsopoulos. Being watched by Milodragovic. Daquan Thomas comes in to help out. And here's a chance now. Oakville getting the ball around. Favreau switching it up. Leone. Kim. Ahmad crossed in. Headed clear. There's a free kick for Oakville. Back near the halfway line. In their earlier games, Oakville beat Cambridge PCC Supersonics in the quarterfinals on July the 9th, and then back in June, they got things started by beating Aurora United 2-1. Vaughan, meanwhile, beat Woodbridge Strikers in the quarterfinals 3-1 in July, and then that actually is it. Crossed into the middle. Ahmad with the chance there. Thomas there also to clear it out. Massimo Farron watched by Kim. Now Kim wins the ball away with the interception. Kim. Leone. Ambitious. McQueenie maybe a little late moving to it. Ended up having to dive for it, force it out for a corner. And in comes the corner. Thomas, the first one onto the end of it. Pretty much the power knee. And I think that ball might be lost. It's deep into the bushes. So if anyone's adventurous enough, they can go get a free soccer ball, because I don't know if anyone's going to find that one. Alexander Zis to take a second crack at the corner kick. This one, he goes it along the ground. Favreau, Zis, this time crosses into the air. On the end of it, McQueenie's there. Bielanski, back to Milodragovic. Massimo Farron, Milodragovic again, sees Daquan Thomas. Bielanski. Bit of a press being put on by Oakville. Sitting some numbers high, forcing them back into their own end. Almost rewarded there. Last ditch, poke of the ball by Bielanski. And the Azzurri have to sort of reset once again. Try to carve their way forward. Mila Dragovic. Olgin. Trey McCullough tries to go outside. Liam Murphy's there, though, to break that one up. Unable to keep that one in was Stefano Anastasio. So Vaughn Azzurri has a chance to knock things forward again. Long ball on the ground. Lucas Puntillo trying to get onto it. Kieran Stevenson back. Able to get control of it now. Oakville. McCleary. Shoves the man off the ball. Pushed off on them, though. Bielanski. Off Bielanski. Vaughn wins the free kick. Kai Olgin, usually having the ball further back, chance to go forward. Mila Dragovic. Kim cuts that one out. Ahmad, 2 on him. Mila Dragovic nicely puts the foot in. A lot of play has been on this side of the field so far. Alexander Zis, Jace Kotsopoulos, rather. And they knock it all the way back to Costanzo, try to restart things. Kieran Stevenson, long ball over the top. Not really to anybody. Just gives the possession right back to Vaughn. Home side here. We are in Vaughan, obviously. Ontario Soccer Center, the venue. 3 provincial championships have been given out today. This will be the 4th and final one of the day. Good bit of skill from Zis. Can't quite get away from 3 defenders, though. And Andre Dyer knocks it back to Thomas. Massimo Farron shoved over. Mila Dragovic. Olgin. Bielanski. And Mila Dragovic again. Big, tall center defender. Plays it out. Couldn't find Thomas, and it'll be Oakville's throw. Ahmad can't turn Thomas, and Thomas comes away, gets around a couple. Runs into Kim with the ball. Dyer knocks it back to Mila Dragovic, and they'll try again. Let's see what the left side can bring for them. Trey McCullough knocked down. Some protestations. But a stern talking to for Kieran Stevenson for that foul. Olgin, Mila Dragovic, Vaughn pushing higher. Ahmad watching him. Actually, that's Zis, rather. Bielanski swings it around. Niall Higgins. Cut out. Ahmad on the break. 2-on-2. Vaughn's players recovering. Ahmad finds wide open. It's Leonardo Leone, stopped by McQueenie. McQueenie just gets a hand to it. Daquan Thomas tries to break out, but Kim breaks up the play. Good first opportunity there for Oakville. First real scoring chance of this one. Zis and Milodragovic. Thomas, but it's given right back to Zis. Can't get around Milodragovic as Milodragovic sort of blocked him off. And now Oakville with another opportunity here, this time from a set piece. Zis. Puts it right into the two-man wall, gets a second opportunity into the middle, flicked on, right on the end of it. Leone puts it over, but he was offside. He was offside, and he put his chance over anyway. So Oakville with some early chances. Bielanski, now Thomas. And Milodragovic. Olgin stumbles, but gets it back to Higgins. Has to backtrack a little bit. Olgin. Back to pinging it around the back. Thomas slides it through Farron. Dyer. McCullough. Milodragovic. Thomas. Intercepted. Oakville now coming back the other way. Kieran Stevenson as Oakville now tries to break out. Long ball over the top. Olgin there to try to usher it back. He has Katsopoulos on his back. And nicely done under pressure. Maxwell on the throw-in to Dyer. Bielanski. Once again, Bielanski. Try to switch things up over the top. Thomas making the run. Daquan Thomas up from the back. Half gets around the first defender. That's Ahmad. Farron. Bielanski tried to feed it through, but it's cut out. Bielanski still another chance. McCullough. Higgins as they start the switch. Olgin. Milodragovic. Thomas cuts inside, gets around, squeezes through two defenders. Good run from Daquan Thomas into the middle. Andre Dyer's trying to run onto it, but off his line smartly, Michael Costanzo. Oakville's probably going to have to make a change here. Ahmad is grabbing his thigh earlier. Does it again there. Number 25, Nicholas Luciani into the game. It's a little shot in the back there from Kim. On Massimo Farron, free kick for Vaughn. Bielanski. Once again, Bielanski pulling the strings a little bit in the midfield. McCullough. Milidragovic swinging things around. Thomas. Thomas follows up his play, continues with the ball. Good run from him into the area. Puntillo. Kim clears that one out, though. And now Zis on the turn. Looks forward. Doesn't have many options. Luciani, Milidragovic watching him. Milidragovic will win that duel. Milidragovic comes forward. Doesn't like what he sees. Turns things around. Olgin again. Bielanski. Good turn from Dyer. Keeps things going. Keeps the momentum going forward. In towards McCullough. He turns. McCullough slides it through. Puntillo. Offside. This shot went wide anyway. Costanzo takes that one. But Vaughn once again on the attack. Massimo Farron, one-on-one, has a shot, stopped by Costanzo. Vaughn now coming forward with some chances. Farron up to take the corner. Lots of bodies forward, numbers to choose from. Bielanski's coming over towards him. And he plays it short. Bielanski, one-on-one, crossed in. Milidragovic was there, almost got ahead to it. Swung back in again. That time Costanzo's there. There's a chance ball played through. Nicholas Luciani's on one-on-one with McQueenie. Milidragovic was backtracking and McQueenie gets down to make the stop. Not really tons of options for Luciani on his left foot. Bielanski given away. Kim. Luciani on Thomas. Thomas has the beatings of him, though, for pace. Farron. Bielanski. Nice tight passing from Azzurri to get things going forward. Olgin now flying forward, started at the back. McCullough. Cut out. McCleary for Oakville. Now Zis. Milidragovic. Farron. Nice bit of skill Gets around a few, keeps things going, but his pass lets him down. 22nd minute, still scoreless. Vaughan, Missouri, Oakville Soccer Club men's under 21 Ontario Cup final here at the Soccer Center in Vaughan. Our fourth and final game on what has been a very busy championship Sunday. Vaughan's preparing a substitution as Oakville steps into the attack. This long ball in, cut out Milodragovic there once again. Then a long range effort, always off target, Leone. As the substitution is going to be made here. Dayon Harris about to come in. Puntillo comes out for Vaughan. Vaughan seeing lots of the ball here, slowly getting forward. Oakville really clamping down closer to the half, putting more pressure on Milodragovic. Into the middle, Farron. Only cleared as far as Dyer. Dyer goes over to the top, Thomas. Crossed in, blocked by Kim. Bielansky. Nice effort to get the ball, but Luciani comes away with it, but Thomas still there. And a good tackle from Kim. Luciani will clear. Milodragovic, Bielansky. Swings one into the middle. Now Oakville, chance to counter. Zis has Katsopoulos trying to join him. It's 1-on-3, quickly becoming 2-on-3. Katsopoulos has an opportunity. Macquarie gets down there. We're going to take 25th minute. We're going to stop for the quick little water break here due to the conditions. There are going to be a few substitutions after that. But for now, still scoreless. Vaughan and Oakville will be back in just a few moments. About to get back underway. Kim to take the throw in. McQueenie's made a few good saves so far for Vaughn. Luke Sebin into the game for Oakville. Zis beaten to it though. Higgins. Leone out to the outside. Murphy. Getting stuck in there. Daniel Maxwell getting a foot in to break that one up. Concedes a throw. Katsopoulos. Broken up. Niall Higgins goes up the line, but only so far as Stevenson. Into the middle, deflected. McQueenie out. Dayon Harris, one of the substitutions to come in. McCullough, broken up though. Leone playing well at both ends of the field. Murphy though gives it away. Dyer. Farron got two guys in front of him though. A lot of work to do. Takes it to the corner. He's got Thomas coming up to help. Just can only run it out of bounds though. Feels kind of like the last game, the under-21 Women's Ontario Cup Championship, where if there's a mistake, leads to a goal, that'll really open things up. This stage, it's sort of neither team wants to make a mistake, but Harris with some nice speed as in a second opportunity. Dayon Harris, Kim there, Farron back to Harris. Oakville back in numbers, and Kim comes away with it. Thomas reads that one well, intercepts. But Harris is slightly offside, opts to play that one. And the flag, of course, went up. Sebin appeals for handball, nothing given. He keeps going, putting pressure on Milodragovic. Knocked back and cleared. Farron tries to flick it on to Dayon. Harris, who's shown some good speed so far, but a good tackle. Quentin McCleary. Zis. Higgins, McQueenie clears it. Olgin can only give it right back, though, to Oakville. Maxwell way over the top, never going to reach Sebin. Bielansky. Opportunity to run up for him. Tries to put it through the middle. Flicked on. Harris is trying to run onto it. Costanzo out. Sebin. Kim. Good pressure from Dyer. Forces a turnover. Bielansky slips. Gets up. Farron to Thomas. Thomas has shown no fear coming out of the back. McCullough. Olgin. Tries to turn, goes down. Looks like he slipped uncomfortably. Wanted a foul. I thought he just slipped on his own. Fell a little awkwardly. Not surprised there's a little bit of a limp, to be honest. And then this time maybe seeing a little red, bundles into the back of Leonardo Leone and concedes a free kick. This, the little beard mustache combination going on. I think he's the only player on his team with any sort of facial hair. Perhaps showing off the fact that he can grow some. Under 21, still a lot of young guys here though. Dayon Harris chips it over, tries to find Farron, chests it down. And then anywhere will do on that clearance, I guess, from Kieran Stevenson. Concedes a corner, but does snuff out the attack. Farron's going to take this one, swing it in with his right foot. Farron swings it in, doesn't get past the first defender though. Kim head to it. Anastasio clears it out. Now on the counter. Harris reads it well, snuffs it out. Any chance of a counter-attacking opportunity there for Oakville? Harris again. Higgins, rather, sorry. Milodragovic. Olgin turns. Finds Harris. Dyer pulled back. No foul, though. A little scrappy right now. Lucas Puntillo ready to come back in for Vaughn. McCullough on Kim. Kim gets the boot in well, though. McCullough, second opportunity. Into the middle, Harris, but the flag goes up. He's offside once again. Oakville also bringing in a substitution. Muhammad Ahmad coming back in. Jace Katsopoulos, the man wearing the captain's armband, is taken out. Lucas Puntillo still waiting to come in for Vaughn. As Michael Costanzo takes the free kick, goes long. Tries to find Ahmad. McQueenie, great clearance. Bit of a dangerous ball, had to deal with it. Ahmad tries to turn, but Dyer gets back. Higgins. McQueenie finds Higgins. Defenders have seen a lot of the ball for Vaughn today. Farron picked off. Zis. But Farron recovers well. Still Oakville. Favreau cleared out. Bielanski came over. Kim's going to take this one. There's three players in front of him. None of them really moving. Goes to Ahmad. Back to Kim. Kim opts to cross in, but it's headed out easily by Olgin. And Dayon Harris gets the turn. Can he turn on the Jets? Dayon Harris running at Stevenson. Leone on him. muscled off. No call. Stevenson. Harris already looked to be a little off balance heading into the area. Milodragovic, Bielanski. Deft little flick on. Doesn't really find anybody though. Leone. Murphy. Harris on Stevenson once again. Good tackle from Stevenson there. Looks like he might have gone through the man, but does get the ball. Tries to find Ahmad. Milodragovic eases it back to McQueenie. This. Leone. McCleary. Kim's onto this one. Taylor watching him. Good tackle. McCleary. Thomas intercepts. Dyer on the turn finds Bielanski. And another turn, McCullough. Good bit of skill from McCullough. Runs out of room, though, with Liam Murphy coming across to snuff him out. Now it's Ziss. Alexander Ziss going over the top. But Milodragovic, probably the tallest guy on the pitch. There first, Olgin. Bielanski, end-to-end stuff so far. Lovely little spin from Bielanski. Tries to slide it through. Bit too much on it, though, for Harris. Costanzo. Long ball over the top. Sebin, watched by Thomas. Anastasio. Higgins. McQueenie. Another good clearance from McQueenie. Olgin. Farron, 2 on him, gets around another one. Farron then stumbles over the ball, keeps going. Good bit of effort from him. Harris. Bielanski has shown some good ability so far today. Farron flicks it back on in towards McCullough. Forgets the ball. McCullough still an opportunity here. Farron can't get around 3 defenders though, as Oakville got back in numbers. Play still going though. Thomas. Sebin tries the sliding tackle, still Thomas, but Kim holds his ground, comes away with it. Ziss. Can he round Milodragovic? Is going to win the throw-in. Sebin, almost a little unawares, gets the throw in to him. Tries to find Anastasio. Back to Sebin. Swings it all the way across. Liam Murphy. It was a good ball towards him. Murphy now going one-on-one with Olgin into the middle. Anastasio, but McQueenie smartly out. Can't hang on to it. We'll see what's given. It's a corner. Last touch, McQueenie. Lucas Puntillo still waiting to come in. Not sure if he's just enjoying the company of the refs, talking to them a little bit, or if he's coming in a few moments, but he's been on the sidelines there for a while with ample opportunity for a substitution to be made. Ziss taking the corner kick for Oakville. Ziss the moment near the end of the first half. Ziss over top of everybody. Mila Dragovic heads it. McQueenie plucks it just before it goes over the line. I think that's what they intended to do. Now finally the substitution will be made with Puntillo coming in, as will Nick Lucchetto and Jovante Etienne. Daquan Thomas coming out, as is Andre Dyer and Trey McCullough. So 3 changes for Vaughan. So they bring on some fresh legs in the final few minutes of the first half. Harris, ball at his feet. Bielanski, nice little touch, almost on the layoff. Simmons finds Harris, just a bit too much for him. That one would have been pretty. Just missing that final touch. Ahmad. Gets 7, but muscled off. Lucchetto there. Bielanski. Olgin. Puntillo. Some good tackling, some very good tackling today. Snuffing out attacks. Farron. Bielanski waits the pass. Puntillo on the end of it. Cuts inside McCleary. Puntillo across. Getting closer, you feel. A goal not far off from someone, as both sides have created promising attacks. Final minute, normal time in the first half. Costanzo's just going to take the time here. Late goal would obviously be a boost for whoever gets it going into halftime. Don't think there will be too much added. Of course, there was the break. Ziss turns, goes, cuts it back, tries a bit too many touches. Olgin comes away with it. Farron now. He's had some good moments with the ball today. Same with Bielanski. Lucchetto cuts inside, beats 7. Farron. Puntillo. His ball into the middle. Harris there. Got a nice header out by Stevenson, concedes the corner, but prevents the ball from reaching Dayon Harris. You might have just heard that. 2 minutes stoppage time added in the first half. Still scoreless between these two sides, Vaughan Azzurri and Oakville SC. Massimo Farron's going to take this corner kick right at the end of the first half. Farron. Swung into the middle. Still available. Harris. Partially blocked. Ahmad was there and then cleared finally by McCleary. Olgin rushing to get this back into play. In the fleeting few moments here of the first half, Niall Higgins, Luka Milodragovic, Nick Lucchetto rounds the corner. Puntillo tries to dummy his run, not fooling Kim though. Waiting seconds, McQueenie rolls it out to Harris. Milodragovic. I think Next team to get an opportunity will be the last of this half. Bielanski, Kim breaks up the play once again, that time with his head. Kim's had a good day disrupting the play. And there you have it. It's halftime in the last game of the day here. Under 21 Men's Ontario Cup Championship. Vaughan Azzurri 0, Oakville Soccer Club 0. Helping the world play smarter and live more, Sports Engine, the OSA's official technology partner, is the leading provider of sport life management web software and mobile applications for youth, amateur, and professional sports. Powering more than 500,000 sports teams, leagues, clubs, and associations, Sports Engine features a complete suite of easy-to-use tools that help sports organizations manage, connect, and communicate with a diverse range of stakeholders, including athletes, parents, administrators, coaches, referees, scouts, volunteers, fans, journalists, and sponsors. Once again, the score at the half, scoreless between Vaughan Azzurri and Oakville Soccer Club. Will be back in about 15 minutes for the second half. Second half just about to get underway. Under 21 men's Ontario Cup Championship here in Vaughan. Clouds have settled back in, so it's actually quite comfortable to conclude a busy day here. Vaughan, Missouri, Oakville Soccer Club scoreless. Jace Kotsopoulos, the captain, was first on the ball there. He gets it out to Liam Murphy, right back. Murphy tried to find Alexander Ziss, but it's intercepted. And here's Dayon Harris with a burst of pace, trying to latch onto a ball over the top, but Michael Costanzo read the play well, brought the ball back into his area. Se-Hun Kim had a good first half, just generally being disruptive presence at the back, the left back there. Long range effort. Brandon Favreau. Thought he saw Liam McQueenie off his line, thought he'd let fly off the target though. That's a first shot of the second half. End of a busy day, as we all found out earlier. Darlington Fusion beat Pickering Power Green 4-1 in the U18 Girls Ontario Cup Championship. Then the Ancaster Titans beat Woodbridge Strikers 2-1 in a end-to-end pretty thrilling game in the Under-18 Boys Championship. Just ended before this one, the St. Catharines Jets won on penalty kicks over North Mississauga Panthers after they tied 1-1 after 90 minutes. And now here, the Under-21 Men's Championship still scoreless, now into the 47th minute. Kotsopoulos trying to go over top to Mohamed Ahmed, but Niall Harris there cleans up, gets it up the line to Javante Etienne. Liam Murphy will take a throw for Oakville though. Kotsopoulos, Murphy into the middle. Milan Dragovic there clears it out. Now here's a chance to counter. Etienne turns on some speed. Looks at his options, sees Tommy Bielanski. Nick Luchetto into the middle, tries to find Harris, cut out just enough by Quentin McCleary. Lucas Puntillo finds it back. Harris into the middle towards Farron. Luchetto, as Vaughn will try to change the point of attack, going right to left now, seeing what else they can open up. Niall Higgins, Kai Olgin, Daniel Maxwell trying to run onto it, does well, sliding to keep it in. Etienne, sight of goal, curling effort. Costanzo gets across though. Etienne, Harris, Olgin, Bielanski, Milodragovic, given away. Alexander Ziss, chance to counter quickly. Some of the defenders further forward, but Ziss overhits that ball, and it's easy to get back for Nick Luchetto. Bielanski. This one's over the top. Harris. Kim gets in the way and then is spun around. Wins a free kick for Oakville. Costanzo tried to pick out Anastasio. Farron pokes it to Harris, tries to lay it back. Handball's the call. And it's a yellow. The yellow hands out. I'm not sure if that was for the handball or a little bit of a disagreement, but it is a yellow card for Quinton McCleary coming in the 51st minute. Tommy Bielanski's over top of this one. Here, Vaughn head coach Patrice Geisar not happy with the decision by Bielanski to go to the right. He wanted it going the other way. Maxwell tries to go over the top to Harris, but it's picked out not fully, though. Etienne can race onto it. Kim watching him. Etienne into the area. Onto the left foot. Deflected for a corner, so Vaughn here with a chance at a set-piece opportunity. Massimo Farron's going to come over to take this one. Bielanski coming into him, into the area, on the end of it, Milidragovic! It's 1-0 for Vaughn. Nobody dealt with it in red. Everybody missed it for blue until it comes to Liuka Milidragovic, and the big center back on the half volley smashes it into the roof of the net, and Vaughn has the lead 1-0 over Oakville SC. 53rd minute goal. Oakville needing to counter, come back quickly. Zis can't hang on to the ball. Leone now turns things around. McCleary. Intercepted though, Farron. Bielanski puts it to Harris. Doesn't get the chance to turn on the Jets though as Kieran Stevenson came across. Paying attention to Dayon Harris, a man with all kinds of pace. A few balls have gone well out of the park today. So if you're ever swinging by the Ontario Soccer Center, you never know what you might find if you rifle around in the woods around here. Etienne wins the free kick. Vaughn in a promising opportunity. Farron's over top of it. Farron and Bielanski there. Farron is going to be the one to take it. Farron swings it in. Comes back. Puntillo. Bielanski. Etienne. Once again, Etienne. Puntillo, a lot of passing around, not really getting forward. Chance to counter. And Bielanski does well, gets the tackle in. Thought he won the throw in, not given. It's going to be Oakville's. And we have a Puntillo down for Vaughn. In some discomfort, he's back on his feet. Didn't need treatment. And it is an Oakville throw. Alexander Ziss takes it, swings it around. Liam Murphy. Ahmad. There's a good tackle. Daniel Maxwell swings it back. A shove in the back. Clearly Jace Kotsopoulos. Olgan made the pass, took a little shove in the back. And it will be a free kick for Vaughn. Bielanski. Olgin. Higgins tried to plate it through into traffic. Back comes this. Mila Dragovic there breaks it up the play. Etienne watched by Ziss. Ziss with the last touch though. Olgin. Higgins. Vaughn building another attack. And a bit too much though from Higgins, and it should be an easy one for Costanzo. Mila Dragovic up into the air. Higgins follows up. Luquetto to Mila Dragovic. Oakville ready to make a change. Ziss skips away from two and then taken down by Bielanski. Opportunity, Oakville trailing 1-0. Chance to get something dangerous together. It's Ziss over top of the ball. Lots of red shirts going forward. They trail, of course, 1-0 into the area. Niall Harris there. And then Etienne pokes it back up into the air. Leone. Kim into the middle. Mila Dragovic breaks that one up. Daniel Maxwell tries to find Olgin, making a big run up from the back. Stevenson throws the body in there for a hard tackle. It is a throw in for Vaughn though. Olgin, good run up, catching Oakville a little unawares. Pulled back a little bit maybe. Nope. Just a goal kick given. Couple substitutions coming in now for Oakville. Luke Sebin coming back in, as is Nick Luciani. Mohamed Ahmad coming out. as is Stefano Anastasio. Half an hour remains in the second half. Under 21 men's Ontario Cup Championship game. Vaughan Missouri holding a 1-0 lead, but Oakville SC now on the break. Luciani crossed in, right into the middle. Back to goal. Vaughan's back in numbers, though, really breaking up the play. Kotsopoulos had a half glint there of a chance, but couldn't wrap his foot around the ball quickly enough. Olgin. Farron. Costanzo calls off his defenders and claims that one. Now Oakville with some room. Kotsopoulos tries to swing it around for Luciani. Too far for him. Bielanski. And Puntillo, down injured, needs a change. Matthew Paoletta into the game. Puntillo a little disappointed in the injury. And then Oakville Sportingly gives it back to them. McQueenie hasn't had as much to do in the second half. He had made a good few saves in the first half as Oakville created a few quality scoring opportunities. Massimo Farron. Tommy Bielanski. The sun starts to set in Vaughan. It brings, the end of a busy day comes to an end. It started pretty early this morning at 10 a.m. And this is the last game of the day. It's been a good one so far. There is a handball there, was spotted. Leonardo Leone had the ball roll up his arm. Leone. Zis. Zis all the way in, blocked out though. Lucchetto does well, and then comes away with the ball. Kim. Murphy. Murphy to take the throw in. Oakville getting deep. They're going to have to be efficient on the few opportunities they may have left. McCleary gets around Harris. Coming out of the back, here comes McCleary. Just sort of pokes it, doesn't really find anybody in particular. And Etienne knocks it back to Milodragovic, who sends it all the way back to McQuarrie. McQueenie, sorry. Apologies. Bielansky. Bielansky swings it forward. Tries to find Paoletta. Zis. Slips off the hand as Paoletta, nothing given. Dayon Harris now, chance to pick up some speed. Going right at the defender, Dayon Harris rounds the corner, has a chance, and a fine save by Michael Costanzo. Stefano Anastasio ready to come back in, it seems, for Oakville. Farron will come over to take the corner kick for Vaughn. No rush for him to take it. His team's up 1-0 in an Ontario Cup championship game. Does take it. Farron gets the cross into the middle. Out to Bielansky. And it's all the way back to McQueenie. Olgin. Bielansky. He's had a good few moments in possession today. It's been a handful on a number of occasions. Some good skill. Knocks it back to Puntillo. Etienne. Niall Harris. Kai Olgin now. To Niall Harris again. Over the top. A good run from Farron. But Liam Murphy gets back well. And it is out for a corner kick for Vaughan Azzurri. Farron will take this one. Etienne comes over to help out, but it's knocked in long, headed on. Dragovic off the bar, off the goalkeeper, and it's in the back of the net. It's 2-0 Vaughan. Unfortunate for Costanzo, fortuitous for Dragovic, but his second of the day has Vaughan up 2 goals. Just now the change comes in as well. Giovante Etienne replaced by Joe Horace Tutu. And then Stefano Anastasio comes in as well for Oakville. Tough for Costanzo to really know much about that. It was a powerful header off the bar. Costanzo had already made Costanzo, had already made his attempt to go for the ball and was really caught off guard. Unlucky, but it was such a powerful header from Dragovic. He's doubled the advantage. Now Oakville's going to be a desperate team. They'll likely take shots from anywhere. They're pushing numbers forward. Kim forward. Sebin forward. McCleary. You just hear head coach Scott Gould tell his team, you have green lights, and I'm sure that means let fly whenever you can. Sebin. Gets around Kim. Dayon Harris has Paoletta. Harris. Farron. Maxwell. Anastasio. Zis. Kim. Is there a goal in Oakville? "20 minutes for them to find something." Alexander Zis tries to go through the middle, but it's picked out by Bielanski. Much too easy. He gets another opportunity. Leone. Kotsopoulos back to him. Has a go from a long ways out. Gets under it too much, though. Substitution for Vaughn, but we are going to take a quick water break, the final one of the day, 72nd minute. Take a quick few minutes. We'll be back with you in just a moment. That's the end of the water break. Andre Dyer is the one who checked back in for Oakville. It'll be a McQueenie goal kick to get things back underway. Higgins to Farron. Maxwell tries to work the give and go. Oakville throw. Murphy. Leone. Zis switches things up to Kim. Leone's attack is snuffed out, but Zis gets it right back off of 2-2. Murphy has a chance to run and gets it over to Favreau. Swings it back. Stevenson tries to put the diagonal ball to Kim. Not sure if Kim was the one who was offside, but the flag did go up. Leonardo Leone down with a bit of cramp. I think he was the one who was offside, but I don't think he was involved in the play. But the flag went up. A lot of these teams played yesterday as well, so the legs are a bit tired at this stage of the game. It was 90 minutes yesterday. 75 today. And Leone's hobbling off, and he is replaced, in fact, by Muhammad Ahmad. McQueenie waves off his defenders to take this free kick. Queenie goes long. Chested down. Now it's Liam Murphy. Looks like there might be another muscle problem there. Quentin McCleary maybe pulls up with a bit of cramp and a little discomfort, but plays continues. Kieran Stevenson comes away with it. Ahmad. Anastasio closed down. Gets a second chance. 2 men on him. Dayon Harris. Good tackle, though, from McCleary. Seems to be okay. Sehun Kim. Here's a cross into the middle. Ahmad tries to get to it, but Mila Dragovic cleans up. Play's not over, though. Zis. Nowhere to run. Woodbridge, everybody bar Harris, is back behind the ball, just clogging up space. Farron. McQueenie. Olgin. Vaughn more than happy to slow things down, take up the clock. Higgins. Paoletta. Farron. Opening now. Andre Dyer slides it through. Dayon Harris is onside, but Costanzo out to take it off his feet. Dyer. Chance for Paoletta in space, but the flag is up for offside. Time running out on Oakville. Costanzo sends it a long way up. Another opportunity for Zis on the attack. Puts it out to the wing. It's going to be a lot of work for Kim to get there, and he's not up to it. Sub coming in for Vaughn. DeQuan Thomas coming back in. Coming in for Matthew Paoletta. Oakville, an opportunity as Kim goes down in some pain, grabbing his knee. Oakville defenders stepping up in his place, though. Kim's trying to run it off. Paoletta. Another cramp. It's been 2 games in 2 days. It's been a hot weekend in the Toronto area. So it's understandable by this time that cramps start cropping up. Fatigue sets in. As it's Quentin McCleary. He was down, or he was sort of favoring a leg earlier. He's doing it again. And in will come Baba Redmar. 80th minute. Vaughn, with 10 minutes to go, plus added time, is what keeps them from a provincial championship. Referee spots something. Mila Dragovic and Stevenson bringing them both over, calming them down, keeping a lid on the situation. Not going to start throwing cards around at this stage of the game, I suppose. And Vaughn just sort of kill the clock. They do go short. Cross comes in. It's attempted goal, actually. Punched onto the bar. Costanzo, I think, got a hand to it just enough to push it onto the bar and out, and keeping this game at a 2-goal deficit. Now Oakville needing to throw something forward, running out of time. Zis. Murphy makes the run. Not the best touch, and Thomas cleans up. He had a couple men open there. He had Anastasio there. Just didn't get the right touch on the ball. And now Harris, calmly as you like, it's going to take this free kick. Stevenson tries to head it back forward. Zis. Liam Murphy. Stevenson gets the foot in on Harris. Zis in space. Thomas left him alone, gets the cross in. Mila Dragovic there, gets ahead to it. Still not over yet, though. Harris. Favreau watching him. Does enough just to win the throw. Time ticking down on Oakville's provincial championship hopes. Redmar. And away comes Tutu with it. Continues his run. Stevenson there, clipped. And that might be a yellow card. And indeed it is. They tried to take it quickly, did Oakville. They'll have to take it back as Joe Horace Tutu left his leg in. No real attempt at the ball and took out Stevenson. Two second half goals from Luka Milodragovic. The difference, Vaughn Azzurri with that 2-0 lead over Oakville Soccer Club under 21 Ontario Cup Championship here at the Ontario Soccer Centre in Vaughan. Number of substitutions coming in again. I see Tommy Bielansky coming back in. I see Trey McCullough coming back in. This time it's Matthew Paoletta coming out, as is Massimo Farron. Good afternoon for him. Some moments going forward. And it's Nick Lucchetto. And Oakville. Stevenson in hard. He's a big hard tackler. The ball comes away with it, tries to turn it into something on the offensive end for his team. It's Katsopoulos. The layoff. Katsopoulos onto it. Deflected shot. McQueenie down. If they're able to get one in the next couple minutes, that sets them up for a whirlwind finish. Awkward pass back to McQueenie. And they are going to flag for a foul. As Sebin sort of followed through after deflecting the ball from the looks of things. McQueenie will take. Right at Ziss, though. Let's see what he can do. Layoff. Murphy tries to get onto it, but Harris backtracking is there. Higgins to Harris. Kotsopoulos, you hear the man on. But Ziss didn't move fast enough. Now here's a break. Andre Dyer gets around one. Ziss. Wrong end of the field for him to be. Dayon Harris doing yeoman's work there to just slow down any possible break forward. Take up some extra seconds. Down to 3.5 minutes left of normal time. Vaughan, visions of that Provincial Cup championship. Still have a few minutes to see it out. Still need to be organized and efficient. Bielanski. McCullough. Now a chance. Here comes this. A little bit too much, though, for Anastasio. It'll be Thomas to Bielanski. Harris. Murphy comes away with it, leads the attack. Anastasio. Not many chances left, but he can't get around Thomas. Does a good job shielding the ball. Coming away with it. Now Bielanski can take his time. But instead, Kim is there breaking up the pass. Kim now tries to lead forward from the back. Kotsopoulos over the top, tries to find Sebin. Sebin, nice little move to get around, win some space in the area, pulled back a little bit. They wanted a penalty, but a corner's given. Wasn't really much in it, a little bit of a tug, if anything. Sebin with a nice turn of pace. And it is a corner kick, though. Ziss can't really get past the first defender. And perhaps one final roll of the dice for Oakville. Leonardo Leone coming back in. The cramps seem to be behind him. And Jimmy Gogas also coming in, replacing Mohamed Ahmad and Liam Murphy. Crossed over. Anastasio tried for the highlight reel. If he hits it sweetly, that's maybe a goal of the year candidate, but just a bit too high. It looked like it just sort of shanked off the top of his boot. And McQueenie is going to casually, calmly, coolly walk the ball back to his area. Take as much time as he can. Help protect his team's 2-goal lead. Harris. Olgin. Tried to hit Anastasio, but Thomas is there to usher it out. Wins the throw. Long throw flicked on. And Ziss in his own half. brings it forward himself. We've reached 90 minutes. Thomas now picks it off, slowing it down.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has given a minimum of 4 minutes of added time. 4 minutes.
Quite a bit of time, though. 4 minutes have been added at least by our officials. Kieran Stevenson. Zis. But Vaughn sitting back in numbers, protecting that 2-goal lead, staying organized, keeping their shape, and just generally frustrating Oakville. Leone. Stevenson. Zis. Vaughn's more than happy to see him with the ball back there, but Zis tries to go over the top. Headed away, Milodragovic. Harris now, can they counter? Turns on the speed. Stevenson stands him up. And does well as Harris piles on into him. Stevenson took a brunt of that collision after getting the ball. Leone, Redmar. Anastasio. Zis, is there a goal in Oakville? They need to know within the next couple seconds. Zis. And then Thomas springs McCullough. Is he going to go to the corner? No, he's going to go at goal. He has Dayon Harris. McCullough. Costanzo up big. And then on the follow, Costanzo pokes over. 2-2 saw Costanzo off his line. It was a well-struck effort. He backtracked, though. And this will take up even more time. Bielanski taking his time going over there to the ball. As is Dayon Harris. They're just going to pass it to each other and hold it in the corner for as long as they can, aren't they? Bielanski. And it's now a throw-in for Vaughn. Substitution coming in. Matthew Paoletta looking to come back in. And that's the end of Dayon Harris's afternoon. No goals, but caused all kinds of pressure with his speed on the back line, eating up the back line of Oakville. Well into the 4 minutes now. Vaughn senses this one is theirs, but McCullough, one last chance, the ball rolls out and it'll be a goal kick. Oakville more than desperate at this time. They're of paramount urgency, needing something in the next few seconds. But they're in the wrong half of the field. Zis tries to hit Leone and does. Under pressure from Paoletta. Leone finds Gogas. Anastasio under pressure from 2. Thomas comes away with it. Oakville didn't see the foul, but their own man did come through the legs of Daquan Thomas to get the ball. And it was right in front of me, so I'm inclined to agree that it is a free kick. Paoletta. And it's a corner. Excellent job of killing the clock, and they've just killed it to the end. Full time here in Vaughan. The Vaughan Azzurri, two goals from Luka Milodragovic in the second half. Oakville Soccer Club 0.
few minutes, we will
Vaughan Azzurri are the under-21 men's Ontario Cup champions. Wraps up the day of action here. And as we conclude, I will say this: whether you need a new pair of shoes or your team is looking to get outfitted in the latest gear from the largest soccer brands in the world, Soccer Express is the place to go. SoccerExpress.com is the official apparel and equipment supplier of the OSA and can provide you with one-stop shopping for everything you and your team need to play, officiate, coach, or enjoy the beautiful game. That was the last of 4 games on the day. Under 21 champions, as I mentioned, Vaughan Azzurri. 2-0 winners here over Oakville. I'll just quickly run through all the results of the day. First, it was Darlington Fusion 4-1 winners over Pickering Power Green in the under 18 girls championship. Ancaster Titans 2-1 winners over Woodbridge Strikers in the under 18 boys. St. Catharines Jets went to penalty kicks and beat North Mississauga Panthers after 1-1 draw after 90 minutes. And then, as I mentioned here, Vaughan Azzurri 2, Oakville Soccer Club 0. That concludes the day of this Championship Sunday here in Vaughan. I hope you enjoyed everything. My name is Gavin Day. On behalf of myself and Kwesi Jacob, the man working the camera today, take care and hopefully talk to you soon.